Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is January 30th, 2022. Uh, it is still freaking cold. Sun is out again though today, so I'm not going to ever complain about that. So I thought, well, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do a video outside. None of our snow has melted, of course, and we have had some more snow since we had the snow the other day, but that's okay. So we got a couple days coming up here this week. Tuesday and Wednesday are supposed to be in the 40s, so that'll be a nice change, and hopefully we'll have some snow meltage on that, but we shall see what happens with that. Before we get into this video, I do want to remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Topic is to be determined yet. I am not even sure what we're going to talk about. We may talk about several things. We generally do. So I will see you all hopefully at 8 o'clock, and we will have that discussion then. So this video is going to be about canceling Joe Rogan. So we're going to talk about this, all right? And it is amazing to me. It's amazing to me how as soon as somebody, and tell me guys, I mean, what does this remind you of, okay? And oh my goodness, we got to be careful of comparisons because we don't want to piss off a certain group of people that are up in arms when a comparison is made to Nazi Germany, right? When that comparison's made, well, no, you can't call it that. You can't call it that. This certain group gets very upset because they apparently own that era, and nobody else does. So we can't talk about it and use a comparison, but the comparison is very appropriate in my opinion. When you have somebody that speaks against or does not go along with the accepted mantra, they are attacked, they are bullied, they are told that they are crazy, that they're giving out false information. And here's the problem that I have with that. Because somebody has an alternative way of doing something, does it necessarily make it wrong? Does it necessarily make it false information? Joe Rogan, obviously, as you guys probably all know by now, he had gotten the virus. And he used an alternative method to treat the virus, which he received that medication through his doctor, not, as it was reported on CNN and all that type of stuff, that he was using animal products that are used on animals, right? He got it from his doctor. And lo and behold, Joe Rogan got better. He did not have a big, long bout with what he was dealing with. So he had talked about that. He has had different doctors on his channel with different views than the establishment has said is the okay view to have, right? And because of that, you have people, and this one, actually, I'll be honest with you, the first one really, really surprised me. So Neil Young says to Spotify, you either take down Joe Rogan or you take my music off of Spotify. So Spotify, of course, granted his request and removed Neil Young's music because he is saying that Joe Rogan is spreading false information on everything, right there. So now that surprises me because Neil Young has always been a rebel. Neil Young has always been one of the ones to go against the establishment. He was never one to give in. Well, apparently in his old age, he has decided that he will comply and do as he is told. So now Joni Mitchell has now also joined him, and some member of the E Street Band. So first of all, you got two has-beens, Joni Mitchell and Neil Young, and some guy that I don't even think plays with the E Street Band anymore. Who cares? Who cares what they say? Why do you folks feel that you can bully a company into doing something because you want it? That doesn't make any sense to me, right? Anytime, guys, anytime that the establishment is questioned, they are attacked, they are shut down, they are silenced, and I find that very, very interesting. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of misinformation out there. And so when you can lump, like I just read an article today, and I was like, really? So apparently there's this guy going around and saying that the newest treatment, the best way to treat, the bug, is to drink your own urine. Now, I'm sorry, but you know what? I can't say that I'm going to be like, hey, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. No, I won't be doing it. I won't be joining you. Anybody that wants to drink their own urine thinking that that's a treatment, knock yourself out, but I will not be joining you in that endeavor. You're going to have people out there with way, way off extremist ideas of different things. But when everybody that has, when you have doctors and stuff like that that have different methods of stuff, why is it automatically dismissed? Why is it automatically dismissed? And so those are things that I think should be discussed, should be talked about, and not just dismissed out of hand, because it doesn't go along with what is the establishment is pushing out there. So that's just my take on that. I mean, I'm not saying for or against anything. That is not what I am saying. I'm not saying that you should take experimental drugs. That is not what I am saying at all. I am not ever going to give. One thing I won't give is medical advice of what you should or should not do. Everything is an individual choice. What I'm talking about here in this video, somebody like Joe Rogan, and he's not saying do this or do that. He's allowing other people to have a voice that are being shut down on platforms such as, Facebook or YouTube and those type of things. As soon as somebody comes out with something that doesn't go along with the accepted mantra, they're shut down. But Joe Rogan is a huge, huge podcaster. So these folks that, are trying to shut him down, they're just pissed off because he is very, very popular. He's got a huge following. And so Spotify, they're not going to get rid of Joe Rogan. They're going to get rid of Neil Young. Neil Young ain't making that much money off of Spotify. So there you go. I'm sure Joni Mitchell isn't either. I mean, my goodness gracious. I just was never a big Joni Mitchell fan. I do like Neil Young, I will tell you that. I've always enjoyed his music. But, I just, again, what people, and this is just my take on it, folks, okay? What people need to understand is you are an entertainer. Your job is to entertain. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what party you vote for. I don't care what your stance is on whatever medication is out there. I could care less. That has nothing to do with me. Because you say that this is how it's supposed to be does not make it how it's supposed to be. It is amazing to me. I'm trying to remember. I just saw, oh my God, who was the singer? Oh my goodness gracious. I believe it was a singer. It was a female artist. And they had asked her whole stance on everything. Or maybe she was an actress. I don't remember. But she was like, my job is not to get political. My job is to entertain. And so she's got it right. She absolutely had it right. And I think that that's what people need to realize. Stop jumping on bandwagons and getting involved in stuff because you have your right to your opinion just like everybody else has the right to their opinion. All right? And, now that, and I love it when Neil Young says, well, I'm not trying to get Joe Rogan canceled. Well, yes, you are. Yes, you are trying to get Joe Rogan canceled. If you're trying to get him kicked off of Spotify, you're trying to get Joe Rogan canceled. But I will tell you this right now. Joe Rogan makes a lot more money for Spotify than Neil Young ever has. So, it's unbelievable. And I'm sure they won't miss anything from Joni Mitchell either. So now this other guy from the E Street Band is saying, oh, other entertainers, you need to join us and take your music off of Spotify. It's just like they're trying to get, they're trying to draw attention to themselves. You're washed up, You're used up. Nobody cares about you anymore. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the case. Nobody cares. Neil Young, you're not relevant anymore, and neither is Joni Mitchell. So they're just trying to put their name out there to get attention, to pay attention to me. It's just like, folks, why would somebody who's 63 years old obviously has had a ton of work done, and is trying to do sexualized pictures to make herself relevant again? You're unrelevant anymore, Madonna. Your time has come and gone. You were a very nice entertainer. Your music, some people liked it, some people didn't. You did your whole shocking stuff all the time. You're 63. Let it go, okay? I don't get it. They need that. They crave that attention. They have to have it. They need to be in the spotlight. They got to see their name in the press. And I think that's what a lot of it is as well, to be honest with you. And again, that's strictly my opinion. So, anyway, I definitely want to hear in the feedback what you guys have to say. I had somebody made a comment today, and I did reply to them. And I just want to put it out here as well. They said, you always ask for our feedback in the comment, but you never answer anybody. Well, I do answer some, but if I tried to answer, guys, if I tried to answer everybody in the comments, I would be sitting down 6 to 8 at least hours a day replying to comments, emails, instant messenger messages. I mean, it's just not feasible. It's just not feasible. That's the reality. I have other things that I have to do, things that I have to take care of, and so, I do come in, I do answer some questions, but I can't answer everybody's all the time. I would love to. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I did it right up until I hit 10,000 subscribers. I used to answer every single comment. And then at 10,000 subscribers, I was doing it for hours every day then. So, you can imagine the volume that I have now as I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers. There's a lot, okay? And so, and I try to take time to talk to people on the phone as well. So, it's a lot. So you have to understand, I don't have that kind of time to sit down and just sit on the phone or sit on a computer and answer every single question. It's just not possible. All right, so just being honest about that. So real quick, I want to talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. Definitely take advantage of that. You do have to register, but it is free to register. No credit card information is asked. Once you're in, check out the message boards. Check out people in your state or your country if you're looking to connect with like-minded people. Also on my website, if you go there, preppernurse1.com, you will see the Forefathers logo. Once you see their logo, if you click on that, it will take you to their website where they sell CBD and hemp products. If you decide while you are over on their website to make a purchase of a CBD or hemp product, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1. You will save yourself 15% on your purchase. All right. Last but not least, on my website, preppernurse1.com, we have if you go to store, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy. It is a Legacy freeze-dried food. If you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. What we have available is there. Definitely take advantage of that. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free. Gluten options are also available as well for people that need that. It is also vegetarian, and there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. So definitely check that out and take advantage of that. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here because it is freezing outside, and I just, the last couple of videos I did inside. Yesterday, I don't think I said teens, but I don't think we got out of the single digits yesterday. It's not much warmer today. I think the high today was supposed to be 20 degrees. I don't even think it reached that, to be honest with you. So anyway, remember, folks, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Also, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. What we could accomplish working together would be absolutely amazing. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Just set your goals and then set about to making them happen. All right, folks, I am jumping off for now. I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and have a good day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.